You all heard Captain Lane. Keep sharp. The Siren's heart is near. This fog is dense. If you want your share of the bounty the Siren's heart brings, you'll do your part and make sure we don't wreck before we reach it. We make our approach at daybreak. Captain's orders. Finn, you know what to look for. Give the signal when it's in sight. Kappa, I told you we can't... Oh, it's you. Is there trouble up on deck? Then why are you here? Don't look at me like that. I know I've been avoiding you. Being stuck on a ship makes that hard. And, awkward. How's your hand? It's fine, huh? Let me see. I'm not playing around. I see it's bandaged up. Let me see. Does it hurt? Good. It won't scar, will it? Okay. No, don't say sorry. It's my own damn fault for not being up front. I've never told anyone about it. Because I'm ashamed. This curse is my doing. I can't receive a soft touch because I don't deserve it. Not after what I did. Close the door. You deserve the truth. When I was young, I grew up by the ocean. We had nothing. Barely enough to keep clothes on our backs and food on the table. Every day, I look out into the ocean. All the trade ships with sugar, gold, valuables. All the things everyone else got to have. But I didn't. When I was older, I jumped on the first ship that would have me. I left everything and everyone behind, thinking I was too good for it all. What a fucking fool. You'll see why I'm so hard on myself in a minute. Eventually, I worked my way up to being the captain of my own ship. I'd put together a crew. I didn't realize it at the time, but they were so much more than my crew. They were like family. So many of them had come from backgrounds like mine. They created a community where everyone looked after one another. But I only saw them as what they could do for me. I saw their loyalty and admiration for me as a way to further my own wants. I'd reduce their cut of any bounty so I'd have more for myself. And I never got caught because they trusted me. One day, we set off on a voyage similar to this one, to find a hoard of treasure on a deserted island. Apparently, it belonged to the king of the island, who ruled the locals like a cult and cursed his riches before he died. I never believed in magic at the time, so I thought it was just some crazy old man trying to scare me away from his gold. I went ahead with all my crew, told them to keep the ship docked and keep an eye out. My plan was to go into the ruins, take the treasure, and then pretend the legend surrounding it was all a lie, so I could keep it all for myself. Well, as you can tell, it didn't work out like that. I was heading amongst some old ruins in the jungle. I found the throne room and a giant pile of gold sitting in the middle. I forgot everything else. And the only thing important to me at that moment were those damn shiny pieces of melted rock. There was a skeleton sitting on top of it. It had a crown on its head and a scroll in its hand that said, "Whoever dares touch our king's bounty will never touch anything ever again." I laughed at it and went right for the crown. Have you ever been lit on fire? Because that's what it felt like. Like every layer in my skin and flesh was burning away. I dropped the crown, but the whole island shook, and the wind came in, and the rain and thunder. I ran back to my crew, but it was too late. I watched the ocean swallow my ship, and my crew with it. My first mate managed to swim to the shore, and I ran to help her. But the moment I touched her, her body began to burn. I thought it was the curse's doing, but I was the curse. She tried holding on to me, begging me to help her, but it only made it worse. She turned to ash in my hands. It was only then that I realized it was me. It was all my fault. Leon phoned me, sitting in an inn a few years later, feeling sorry for myself. Said he was looking for a first mate for a dangerous voyage. I was about ready to tell him to go to hell, until he mentioned it was the Siren's heart. The Siren's heart could cure me, or at least tell me how I can cure myself. You have no idea what it's like to leave, being so afraid to touch someone. Maybe that's poetic justice. I spent my whole life not thinking of others, and now I put gloves on every single day, purely for the sake of other people. But since I met you, it's only gotten worse. The other night, I wanted to turn away from your touch, but I couldn't help myself. To feel your soft hand against my cheek. It was such a simple touch, but it was like lightning that had shot up my spine. I look into your eyes, and I'm hypnotized. I swear you're half siren by the way you captivate me. I would give anything to be able to hold you, to touch you, without fear of hurting you. It's dangerous. It hurt like hell to lose my crew. I don't want to know how much it would hurt to lose you. I have to do this. Anything else be damned. I don't want anyone getting in my way or getting hurt because of me. Not like last time. I don't care how dangerous the Siren's heart is. I can't live like this. You want to help me? You're so naive. You see light when there is none. I'm not the man you're trying to make me out to be. Yes. Yes, I care for you. More than you know. More than I'm able to put into words. That's why I can't let you get any more involved than you already have. That's the signal. We're here. Ah, you're still here. Well, if you're gonna hang around, you might as well subscribe to the channel. If you're one of them adult fans, you should consider subscribing to our Patreon at patreon.com/Celesterra. Or you can order your own personal audio at anigomi.com/commissions. Oh yeah. Hope to see you around soon.